everybody there at FTX, or anyone there on the world of YouTube. Trader Cobb here, or Craig Cobb. That's weird calling myself Trader Cobb. This is brought to you by FTX. If you don't have an account, please go and get one. Use the link in the description below and you'll receive 10% off your trading fees. Of course, what you also need to be aware of is that there are 2 videos down there as well. Those 2 videos will show you how to risk manage long and short trades and how to get your orders raised. Very simple, straightforward, structured videos, and they're for you. So knock yourself out. All right, so top 10. I want to look at the top 10. I want to show you my approach to trading at this fine Friday. Okay, so what have we seen this week? Well, we've seen a whole lot of closes above 10,000, a reluctance to be below 10,000, and certainly an absolute reluctance to close below 10,000. That could all change. We know that. What have we got here in the weekly? Well, that weekly candle smack bang in that cradle zone could be a great opportunity for investing or positions coming into Monday morning. We'll keep an eye on that. But my take on it right now is that Bitcoin, it's in a range. It's as simple as that. And many of these markets have a little bit more trend going on. But how do we actively participate within that trend? Well, first things first, Bitcoin tried to move last night, didn't move much, but it started to show a little bit. And then it fell back again. Not ideal, but it's okay. It's too sideways right now for me. What I'm really keen to see, I just need to see a higher low, break the high. I just want to see some gusto, some confidence in the market. Something that makes me go, there it is, And we just haven't had that follow through of momentum. And although we are, we're $235 above 10,000 right now, which is, hey, look, I'm not complaining. I'm just so keen to get those trends back. I'd love it to stay uptrend. Why? Because that means that I'd get the weekly follow through as well, and that's ultimately what I'm after there. So how am I trading Bitcoin? I'm not at this stage unless I go really, really low. Even low, the issue that I've got here is that I've got a higher low, high, straight down fall, bit of support through that could act as resistance, but there's no trades there for me. The rest of the top 10, it's about finding opportunities where we do have trend. And as you can see here, we've got Ethereum, lower high, lower low. That's on the 1 hour. If I go to the 30, I get a higher low. We don't have that downtrend really inactive. It's not as active as I'd like it to be. It's not as strong as I'd like it to be. So I will not be partaking just yet in these lower time frames. If it does pull back in, give a lower high and a lower low, and the trend's then established, absolutely. I love trading the lower time frames. Last night, in my Trader Cobb community, I took this trade here, put it out for members and whatnot, got filled, got more than 1-to-1, and of course I got stopped out in the second half. Break even trade. I also took alt perp. That moved well beyond 1-to-1, 1.5-to-1, nearly 2-to-1. And of course it hit those targets and then it came back down as well. So pretty slow last night, but it's all the lower time frames that I'm interested in at the moment, just because we do have that chop. Lower high, lower low here on XRP. Let's have a look at where that is on the daily. Oh yeah, it doesn't add too much value. I'm going to keep going lower. Again, ultimately what I want to see is I want to see a pull back in. I want to see that create a lower high, and then I want the fall. And because it's a 15-minute chart, that might sound like a lot to do. It doesn't take very long. Low time frames mean things happen quickly. If we look again here at Bitcoin Cash, we do have a downward momentum here. I want to see more from it. The level that I'd be looking for anything would probably be back in around here. Let me just go lower again. So keeping an eye on that region there on Bitcoin Cash as well. Litecoin, same thing. We've got it on the 1 hour. It's got a lower high and a lower low. Possible pullbacks for cradle trades again up in and around this region. As it starts to come back up, we'll see these moving averages somewhat in that region. 1 and 2 hour. Well, the 2 hours just got its moving averages in the right order now. So it could be a nice little play there on Litecoin up into here. I needed to pull back, of course. I need a small bearish candle. But if I was to get that, yeah, it's something that I'll be pretty keen on. Now, BSV, it's been weak this week compared to other markets. You can see this cradle right here in the cradle zone. Unfortunately, just a little bit of a bigger candle. It didn't give me exactly what I was after. I didn't short that. But because of the momentum, we can see lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. It's shifted. Like it's downtrending. And look at this year; it's been pretty average. So I am keeping a close eye on this. Whoops. And I'm going to go to the lower time frames here. As you can see, it has started to roll over again today. The lower highs will come in very clear here on this 1 hour. Look, lower high, low, lower high, low. What I'm waiting for is to just get those nice little pullbacks into here. That could happen very, very soon. So BSV on those lowers as well. Oh, Cardano. This is one of my favorites. Why? Because lower high, low, lower high. It's got that nice roll over. We go to the 30-minute here, and the same sort of thing. Just waiting for those pullbacks in. It's looking quite good there for further downside. And just look where it is. Lower high on the daily to a lower low. I'll get rid of that level. It's no longer relevant. And we're back in that cradle zone. So we could be setting up for further downside. We've got to be aware that it could go lower. And if it does, well, we've got to be ready. And that's why I'm focusing on these lower time frames at the moment. Just following these lower time frame trends. I might even reduce the risk a little bit if I see the need to do so. But certainly lower is the outlook for so far. So far the outlook for the day is the market moving lower again. Binance. Ugh. Been a big day for me. I want to see it pull back in. Look, off $24 would be great. Why 24? It's acted as resistance for a little while. It's a round number. It's not major, but we can see in and around that region, we do have something to work with, and that round number could reject us there. The 30-minute would be fine, as would the 1 hour if it pulled back up into that region. EOS, lower high, low. I was looking to see if we could get a breakout here, just didn't quite get it. I want to see it push away further and then pull back in, really. It's broken, but I want to see it do a little bit more. A 15-minute cradle offer here could be worthy. Link as well, look, again, lower high, lower low. I'd like to see it fall a bit further, to be fair. Cradles possibly, not really, because it's kind of about even there on those highs. So at the moment, because we have had to sort of suffer a bit of chop this week, there haven't been quite as many trading opportunities, but they're starting to... The lower time frames are starting to dip. They're starting to roll over, and with that could come some extreme volatility. Those lower time frames allow me to get a very good sized position on, and I can actually minimize my risk there to make sure that I feel comfortable in doing so. And having some downside, open positions is always a good thing, especially if it's been uncertain for a while. Guys, have a fantastic weekend. Don't forget to open your account below. Risk management videos, long and short, how to raise your orders. It's all there. Head across to tradercobb.com if you want to find out more about what we do. And I'll speak to you again very soon. Bye for now.
The Trader Cobb Crypto Show, talking business in blockchain.